Call the meeting to order. Leesburg City Commission meeting. Today's date, December 19th, 2022. Our invocation and pledge led by our city manager, Al Minner.
Bow our heads. Heavenly Creator, as we gather here this evening to conclude this body's last meeting for the year 2022, we ask that you bestow upon us vision and thanks to see and appreciate the gifts and accomplishments that you have helped us achieve. We ask that you watch over and protect each and every one of us in this community. And as we move forward into a new year, we ask that you give us the patience to perpetually follow the golden rule by making decisions with open minds and forgiving hearts. Amen. Amen. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Yeah, look.
Yeah. Do I have
You can do that.
my day job?
You can do that more often. You can do that more often, man.
Yeah, no, thank you, Al. Thank you very much. Moving on, proclamations, we have none. Presentations, we have none. Next, public comments. This section is reserved for members of the public to bring up matters of concern or opportunities for praise. Issues brought up will not be discussed in detail at this meeting. Issues will either be referred to the proper staff or will be scheduled for consideration at a future City Commission meeting. Comments are limited to 3 minutes. Oh, no public. I thought you were, go ahead, Dan.
Oh, does she?
Yeah, please come forward to the microphone. I just need your name and address.
Good evening, everyone. Al Manor, City Mayor, all the commissioners, attorneys. My name is Joyce Carter, and I am a lifelong resident of Leesburg, Woodland Park community. And there have not been any concerns up until recently, and I'm going to sum this up in 3 minutes. I know you all may not be able to make decisions. Some of these concerns are out of your jurisdiction, but I'm hoping that you can refer me to the right departments within the city of Leesburg. First, I'm going to talk about the safetiness of Woodland Park. There is a speed limit sign that says 25 mph. That speed limit is far too fastly for senior citizens, pets, and children. We have children playing in the road. We have pets running across the street, which I have 14 that do, 14 cats. And I myself have been personally, fatally hit almost 3 times when I park my car, and if I was to make one step across the street over to go to my sister's, there have been cars that would have just knocked me down. And after the 3rd time, I'm like, and I've been yelling, slow down, and that's not fair to me. It's stressful, and I'm asking that something to be done about that. I feel comfortably. I drive 25 just to see what it feels like, and it is a fast for a community like that. And I'm asking 10 to 15 miles per hour. I have a senior citizen who lives right across from me, and sometimes she's not stable. And she crosses the street to come to me for help, for anything. If she ever crosses that street and some of these speeders are coming, they're going to injure her because she can't react as fast as I have been reacting. I've talked to some of them. Some have slowed down. One young lady told me it depends on what mood she's in. You know, that's the kind of comment that I've been getting back from some. Some are still speeding, okay? That's one of my major concerns about the speed limit. Secondly, Griffin Road and Tally Box Road. We need a crosswalk for that area Children are crossing from school. People from the community walks there to the corner store. We need like markers to designate perhaps a cross area. And there has been one fatality there many years ago. There has been a fatality right at that spot. I live on a curve, and that was the issue. When these cars are speeding, they can't see me or anybody else, anything else is gonna cross. The city has installed like speed strips. They are very cute for the community, but they're not effective at all. They run right over them. They are too spaced out. And then I've gone into Carver Heights area where you have the higher speed tables. There is an apartment complex that's called some little name apartments. They have very effective speed bumps there. They're not like the ones in Woodland Park. I'm asking for more speed tables closer, especially coming around the curve where I live. I don't want to see money go to waste. I know it costs money, but I would never compare safety, money to safetiness. There's another concern about.
I need you to wrap it up.
I'm sorry?
I just need you to wrap it up, 3 minutes. I need your address. I just need you to wrap it
Yes,
up.
I'm at 2117 Woodland Boulevard.
Okay,
And there
thank
are
you.
2 streets in that community, Park View and Woodland Boulevard.
Okay.
And I'm on Woodland Boulevard. Secondly, there is a neighbor who walks a big, big dog. And I have a ministry, and I'm outside sorting clothes and getting everything ready for the homeless and the people who are my recipients. I have taken 2 steps backwards and almost backed into, I guess, about a 90-pound dog. He does not announce he's coming. I look up and bam, there's the dog. I feel like if a dog weighs over 15 pounds and you're walking it in public, it should be muzzled. I don't want to get bit by a dog. I've been bit twice by neighbors' dogs.
Okay, I need you to wrap it up, ma'am. 3-minute limit. 3-minute limit. I need you to wrap it up.
Okay. And thirdly, Woodland Park, Carver Heights, Montclair communities. I've been told there's $750,000 to be distributed from CDC West Leesburg. Well, my concern there is that we need improvements in Corrine Williams' playground out there compared to Berry Park. I have a list of improvements. I'm asking that the name Willie J. Carter and Ida B. Palm be added on the new sign. I see someone has moved it because we do need a new wooden sign, because my mom, Willie J. Carter, and Ida B. Palm were the 2 who went to the developer back then and asked for a playground. But when they named it after Corrine Williams. We need more facilities out there.
Thank you, ma'am. We hear all your comments. You're way past 3 minutes. I'm sorry. You
Okay.
can come back next time.
Thank you.
Okay.
I will. I apologize.
Any other public comments? If none, moving on. Consent agenda. Routine items are placed on the consent agenda to expedite the meeting. If commission staff wish to discuss any item, the procedure is as follows. Pull the items from the consent agenda, vote on remaining items with 1 roll call vote, and discuss each pulled item and vote by roll call. Are there any items the commission would like to pull? If none, I just need a motion to approve the consent agenda.
Move for approval?
Second.
Roll call.
Commissioner Christian?
Yes.
Commissioner Burry?
Yes.
Commissioner Connell?
Yes.
Mayor Peterson?
Yes. Public hearings and non-routine items. Second readings, we have none. First readings, none. Non-routine items. Would someone please introduce 6C1A?
Introduce C61A and recommend read by title only, Mr. Mayor.
Resolution of the City Commission of the City of Leesburg, Florida, adopting an inventory list as required by Section 166.0451 Florida statutes of all real property to which the City of Leesburg holds fee simple title that are suitable for use as affordable housing in the City of Leesburg, Lake County, Florida, and providing an effective date.
Move for approval.
Second.
Okay. Comments from the commission?
I just want to oh, I'm sorry, go ahead, Al.
Okay, so Commissioner Christian got in touch with me earlier today with a letter, and he asked that some of these items be modified. The purpose of this is I think a 3-year review of what properties you have for residential property to be compliant with the state rules for funding, housing assistance. So we prepared that, and on the list that you've received, there was a few commercial parcels, most of which were around the pool and along the Pine Street, Child Street corridor. So Commissioner Christian asked that we pull these from that list. So just based on the fact that they're commercial, he's correct. And so we got those inadvertently mixed up. And so I'll just give you the addresses. Got to give you the alt number from the list. Second page is just Child Street location. The alt number is 1265797. An East Main Street address with 1773741. East Magnolia 126380. Child Street 3921439. Child Street 1265347. And we also pull in the Parker Street 3814633. So everything else remains. Those are all residential. Did I forget one?
No.
Okay. And I sent to Andy a modified Exhibit A pending your approval of those ones we pulled. Commissioner also requested in his CDC capacity the dedication of 3 of those lots, which I believe are all the Child Street ones, so that we work with CDC kind of in our Pine Street commercial corridor project, which we have coming up. I asked actually the city attorney to do some quick claim deeds on those. That'll come back to you for consideration at the next meeting.
And you said 3 parcels, but I think you had multiple alt key numbers. I guess these are just parcels, adjoining parcels and all that. So there's 3 parcels that can be developed.
I don't know. I don't know if they're adjoining or not.
Well, yes, they are. If you come down Child Street, where Main and Child's, where we kind of do for Bike Fest, there's a railroad track. That's the separation where there's a piece of the railroad, then there's a strip.
Okay, if it's 3 parcels, I'm fine. He rattled off 5, so I just wanted to be sure.
I think 2 of them are actually, one is the retention pond for the pool, which is on Magnolia and Child's.
The Magnolia one.
And then you have one on the backside of where B&C paint body off of the trail. So that's actually another one that the city will.
Right. We wouldn't, and so the purpose is for residential. Those like that one on the pool, which is the Magnolia address. I mean, that's in our inventory, but we wouldn't use that parcel for assisted housing.
Yeah.
And same with the other
Why
one.
would we sell or give away the?
We wouldn't. That's why we're
okay.
taking it off the list.
Yeah, but I drove through there and looked.
It's your retention pond.
Yeah, I mean, there's, in the little corner up there in the railroad track.
Right.
You know, there's
You can't,
there's nothing.
You may need it one day if you want to expand, and you'd be hate to say, we gave that away and we need to expand it.
Are we seeking a vote on the 3 parcels that the CDC would like?
No, you need to do that through a quick claim deed next meeting, but you just need to
On the
amend
remaining.
the exhibit as I just mentioned.
Okay. So,
And vote on the resolution.
okay, so motion to amend.
I moved them in.
Thank you. Any comments? Roll call.
You want a second?
No, second.
Oh, I need a second, I'm sorry.
Second.
Any comments?
So on the Exhibit A that we have in the packet now, there is no Child Street addresses, so this is correct?
Right.
Yes, sir, that's the
No,
one that you sent me,
Right.
that
So
you haven't
this
changed.
this is what we're,
The one you're looking at online right now is the modified version.
Yes.
correct. So this is what we are
Right.
accepting as our inventory.
Right. It's Stinson, Nebraska, Georgia,
Right.
CR 468, Parker Street, CR 468.
So what's the plan for the remaining lots?
Those are just on the list as potential lots that the city has in inventory that can be used for affordable housing.
Okay.
That's it. Doesn't mean they have to.
Right.
It means that's just, we're
Infill
just
housing.
noting it. Yep.
Any other comments from the commission?
I just want to commend the staff for bringing this forward. I think they're in need of housing. I think the city of Leesburg has positioned itself to provide housing for our residents. And my church got into building houses this year, and I can tell you that the need is great. And when you say affordable housing or attainable housing, whichever you want to say, houses are going for $260,000 to $275,000. So they're not a giveaway. They're not a free program. And the city would be remiss if you didn't think that your manager at McDonald's or your CNA or your hospital staff needs a place to go. And the best way to redevelop a neighborhood is to put homeowners in your neighborhood. So thanks to the staff and the city manager and the commission for supporting housing for people in our city.
Thank you, John. So, okay, any more comments? If none, roll call on the amendment or amended motion.
Commissioner Burry,
Yes.
Commissioner Connell,
Yes.
Commissioner Christian,
Yes.
Mayor Peterson.
Yes. So now I need a motion to approve the original resolution.
Move for approval.
Second.
Okay, comments from the commission? Okay, roll call.
Commissioner Connell,
Yes.
Commissioner Christian,
Yes.
Commissioner Burry,
Yes.
Mayor Peterson.
Yes. Moving on, informational reports, none. City attorney items.
Don't have any items. I just wish everybody a happy, safe, and blessed holiday season coming up. I've enjoyed joining up with the city here this year, and look forward to another good year next year and meeting our new commissioners as they come on, and certainly wish Commissioners Roebuck and Christian the very best as they rotate off. It's been a pleasure to work with them, and I look forward to continuing to work with everybody else as we move into the new year. So all the best to everyone. Thank you.
Thank you. City manager items.
No, madams, I will save my salutations for Commissioner Christian and Roebuck for January 9th. I'm sure they're going to be at that meeting. And wish everybody a happy and holidays and a prosperous new year.
Okay, moving on, roll call.
Commissioner Burry,
I'll do the same as Al said. We can save that to the 9th. But I did want to thank Mike for being our mayor. I think this is the end of the.
It's been entertaining, hasn't it?
Yeah, it's been an excellent job of navigating us through a couple of contentious nights that turned into some pretty late affairs. So thought he did a wonderful job, and it's been an honor, John. Been an honor to have you and Dan here. I also talked to Andy a little bit earlier. Having a list for that meeting of the potential board seats was very helpful last year to know going into it what's available and who might fit what slot. Helps that meeting go a lot quicker.
Yeah,
so.
we'll get that list back out to you. I know
Before the
meeting. We'll send, look in your emails for that list.
Well, it'll be a part of the package, is what it was last year, and that's fine.
We'll send it ahead of time too, so you can give us some thought. So
yeah.
it'll be both. We'll get that out tomorrow. We've given it to the commissioner-elects already.
Good. So everybody can kind of know,
Yeah.
because we need to get through that before we start the other meeting,
Yep.
and that'll help. So that's everything I got.
Commissioner Connell,
Nothing.
Mayor Peterson. Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, I think you forgot one.
Yes, Commissioner Christian. Sorry.
Already, Andy.
No, sir. Sorry.
No, it's been a pleasure and honor. Of course, I worked with Jimmy on the Recreation Authority Board many years before I became a commissioner, and of course, Jay and I have been knowing each other for a very long time. As building official, he's helped me on so many projects, and Mike, knowing him for United Southern Bank before he moved and came back, and Andy, been working with her for a while before she was a city clerk. Grant's new, but Grant's already helped us out so many ways, and just want to commend Al. I think I worked with 3 city managers and 1 city manager when I wasn't a commissioner, but I think Al has done a fantastic job for Leesburg. I can say. It's been a real pleasure. Makes my job easy as a commissioner. I'm sure it's made your job easy as a commissioner. I think Al is a thought-provoking city manager. I think he makes sure that we all are happy as he can make us. And I'm probably the easiest that he could work with out of all you guys. But I do want to, it was a pleasure serving with Dan. One thing I can always say about Dan, he was consistent. Even when we disagreed, he was consistent. I kind of knew what Dan was going to do when he came in, and unless I convinced him to do otherwise, but he was very consistent. And I do recommend the commissioners, be consistent. Stay true to your own convictions, whether you're like Jay Cannell, you're the only one voting no. But stay true to your convictions. I think that's always been what I've tried to do, and people can say, but I had a vision for what I thought Leesburg should be, and I just want to commend all the commissioners who work with me to make projects happen for our city. I think it made our city better. Of course, I won't be too far. I've already told Al I'll be around, so y'all will see me on that side. And as it was pre-2003, I'll be here, and hopefully you guys do it right, so I don't have to run again in 4 years. So thank you, and it's been a blessing.
Mayor Peterson.
Well, I'll just say it's been a great year as mayor. I've enjoyed serving with this commission. I think it's been a good year for the city. I think maybe by the fourth quarter I figured this role out. So, sorry for some of the rough times, especially the first month or two. Just secondly, remember we have the organizational meeting January 9th at 5 p.m., regular meeting at 5:30. And I'll just close with Merry Christmas, everybody, and have a safe holiday. Enjoy. Meeting adjourned.